In this video, we're going to have a look at all the new features available in the new Adobe Acrobat Pro. So first of all, what you will notice is that there has been a brand change, that the acronym DC for Document Cloud is no longer on the product. It is just Adobe Acrobat Pro. For those of you that have not updated to the latest version, you can come to your help menu and come down here to check for updates. This will check your system to see which version of Adobe Acrobat you have and whether there is a new version available. When you update to the latest Adobe Acrobat Pro, you will see that there is this new pop-up window that appears in the Home tab. This is going to always display what the latest features are that have been added to the software. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at creating web forms. We're going to be looking at requesting signatures using the bulk feature. We're going to be looking at adding e-signature branding so that it comes from your organization, and adding custom pages. What we'll be doing at the end of this video is looking at some additional new features that have been released in 2022. For example, creating templates. We're going to be looking at the ability to right-click to be able to edit PDFs. And we're also going to look at some of the new extensions for Google Drive, for Edge, and a quick look at the Acrobat Online application. For those of you that just automatically close that pop-up window, if you wish to see it again, you can always come here to the Help menu and come to see what is new in the product. Let's have a look at the Create Web Form functionality. So this is when you want to be able to have people complete a form, but you don't know who that person is at the time of them completing it. So these could be application forms on your website. It could be a leave form for internal people to be able to access via your intranet. There are multiple use cases for this. By clicking on the Create Web Form button within Acrobat, it is going to launch the online Create Web functionality in the online PDF services. And what we're going to go and do here is we're going to go and give this document a name. So let's go and call it Purchase Approval. Then it says here that we need to select the file to create your online form. So you can either do a drag and drop. In our instance here, I'm just going to go and select it. I'm going to select it from my computer. So you'll see at the top there are a number of options. So you will see that your form has been added. Then here at the bottom, you're going to request what actions are required. So the person that is filling that form, are they going to be a signer or an approver, or just a person that's going to fill out the form? I'm going to make them sign the document as well, right? And then here at the bottom, you can add up to 36 participants to automatically route the completed form to once the person has filled it out. So what I'm going to go and do is I'm going to go and add a second person here. So perhaps this person is going to be an approver. Just have them on copy if I need. And then I'm going to go and add in their email address. Right, I could choose to set a password. I don't have a password right now. I am then going to come to the top here and I'm going to click on Next. So the same as when we work in Acrobat, we now have the opportunity to go and add the form fields. Remember, these form fields can be created in Acrobat beforehand. To speed up dragging on the form fields, I'm just going to click on this little button over here that is going to allow me to automatically apply the form fields. Once the fields are placed, there's no problem in just double clicking on the field and selecting whether a field should be multi-line sign or read only, depending on what you need. As the person filling in this form does not need to have two signature fields, I'm just going to delete the one and the date so that I could come along here and then choose the second person that needs to be able to fill in that form, and then drag on the form fields as requested. The same as doing the request for eSignature, you will see that you can align and resize all the fields to be exactly the same. Once I have done that, I am now going to say create. And it's telling me here that the detected fields have not been reviewed. Would I like to review them? So I'm going to say yes. And I can now go and check that everything is okay within those fields. And I can now go and create my form. Once this form has been created, once you have created your web form, it is now going to move to the publish screen here. And what this is going to allow you to do is to be able to either copy the link for the sharing of the URL or for embedding the code. And if you are going to choose to embed it as an iframe, you can choose to do so either as HTML or as a JavaScript link in your HTML page. Once you have done that and you want to view this document, we're going to go in here to preview the web form. But just a note here that any person that has completed the form, they will receive a PDF copy of the form once they have completed it. This is now going to show me how that particular web form is going to work. You will have noticed that even though I had put two separate places for two different people to sign, the person filling in the form will only be able to access the form fields that have been allocated to. They could then come in here and apply their particular signature. There's two ways to do this. One, by typing their name, the other one by drawing their actual signature depending on whatever it is that they require. And then clicking on apply, and their signature plus the date have been captured, and then they can go along here. And what you will notice is once they click on the click to sign button, they will then be prompted to add their email address so that they can then get the PDF copy of the particular document that they want. All right, they can then go ahead and say click to sign. You then have the opportunity to come in here and click on the web form that you had recently created, and you could either disable the web form should you no longer need it. You could open it. You could go and get the code again in case you needed to copy the links again. You can edit your web form. You can download the PDF of the web form. You will see that you can download the form field information, right? Download the individual file if there needs be, and share it. But most of all, here at the bottom, you can come and see who actually signed that particular document. So it has gone out, one person has signed and completed it, and you can actually go and have a look at the activity on that particular form. Before closing the web form that you have created, you can come here and choose to view the web forms. This should take you to exactly the same location under your documents. Let's have a look at the send in bulk functionality. So this is the scenario where you have one form that needs to go out to multiple people, almost like a mail merge, and you're going to get 50 copies of that back. Similar to the Create for Web forms, when you click on the send in bulk and you open this will take you through to the request for bulk signatures page on the PDF services. So you can enter up to 50 recipients' email addresses here. The disadvantage is you would need to add them manually. If you want to do more than 50 or you want to use a CSV file to be able to upload these, then it is best that you use Adobe Acrobat Sign. So we can go in here and put the email addresses in. Remember that these are going to be the people that are going to sign the document. It's not 50 people signing one document, but one document going out to 50 different people. You can separate these. So you will add the various names that you want. You can add yourself. You can add people on copy if you need to do that. Right, and then you can go ahead and upload the file. So there are various places that you can access these files from your recent folders within Acrobat, from your document cloud, from your computer, from templates that you have created, and I'll show you that a little bit later in this video. And I'm going to go to my computer. I'm then going to go and find it from the device. You can come over here and add a agreement name. This agreement name becomes the subject line in the email that they will receive. You can go into the agreement settings and you could add a reminder or require that they access a password. So we're finishing with the adding. Now we're going to go and prepare the document by clicking next. Okay, and then from here you can go into your advanced settings, or you could just come and click on the document and then decide, okay, well, this is a text box. Click on the next one. That is an input box. And just for this exercise, we're just going to put their name and the date. You can see it automatically picked it up. And then in here, you can see it picked up the signature. I don't want this one to be a signature. Then, of course, you can come in here and change it to the relevant fields that you want. Once you've done that, you can click on Next. This will then give you the opportunity to review the document. And once you're happy with that review, you can then click on the Send button. And this document will now go out to all the people that you had put the email addresses in. You then have the choice to either send another document in bulk or to come through to manage your agreements. You will see this takes you to the Documents tab. It will then take you to the Bulk Send subsection, and then you will be able to see that the documents are out for signature currently. If you click on the particular document and you scroll down a little bit, you will see that there are 2 that are currently out and they are in progress. Once your document has been sent out, you as the sender of the document will then receive an email just indicating to you that your agreement has been sent out for signature and that you can view your document online by clicking over here. The other email that will come out would be to the actual person indicating that they need to sign that particular document. So you can see that the agreement name becomes the subject line and they can click on the link. This will then take them. Clicking on the link will bring you into the browser where you can either choose to decline to sign, or you can come in here and actually complete the information that you need to complete. Come and sign here, send the document back. You do have the ability to download a copy of the document that you just signed. Once somebody has signed the document, you will notice in here that it will then just show you of the 2 people that you requested signatures from, one is still in progress and one has been completed. And of course, you can come in here and check the activity of the document at any particular point in time. The next new feature we're going to look at is the Add eSign branding. This gives you the ability to have your company logo visible when an email gets sent out requesting that somebody signs the document or when they log in. So let's click on the Open. This again will take you through to the browser. Once this loads in the browser, you will see that you have some abilities to be able to change not just your logo, but also customize your agreement URL and add a company name for yourself. So, and a very important thing is that your logo needs to be 200 pixels wide by 60 pixels in height. Right, we're going to click on the upload logo, and I'm going to go and choose a logo that is the correct settings. You will then see it will now have the company logo that you want. You can then go and add your changed URL. So we could put there learning curve, and it will then have its own customized link. And of course, you can then go and put in your company name as well. You would then go ahead and click on the save button. So what you will notice now is that when you send a document out for signature, what the e-branding functionality does is it allows you to replace the standard Adobe Acrobat sign logo with your company logo on all correspondence going out to your customer. The next feature I'm going to show you is how to create templates within Adobe Acrobat Pro for use in e-signing. So we're first going to look at the online method in the PDF services, and then we're going to come and have a look at once you have created a document and requested an e-signature on it, there will be an option for you to save it as a template. Now, you are not able to access this functionality from within Adobe Acrobat Pro, so you will need to log into acrobat.adobe.com into your PDF online services that come part of your subscription. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to come across to the e-sign window over here, and we're going to go and choose create a e-sign template. Now, the e-sign templates will be available when you are requesting a signature and you need to upload the documents. That is where you're going to be able to access them. So I'm going to go and put in a name here, right? I'm then going to add the file that I want to use to be able to create the template with. So I'm just going to use this agreement, and it's going to request that I preview the document and add the fields. So now we're going to go through the standard motion of being able to add the field. One difference that you're going to see here is instead of there being the person's email address, it is now going to have the options for participant 1 or participant 2. You could even go and add some more participants if you need to, up to 10. And then from there, be able to go and drag on the various fields that are required. Once you have dragged on these fields and you need to go to the next participant, you're just going to select it here from the drop-down menu, and then you can go and add on the new fields that are required. Of course, you can do the same thing by aligning them and making sure that they're the same width or height. So all of that is still the same. Once you've done, you're then going to go and say save. Once your template has been created, you then have the ability to send this template out for signature, or to create another template, or to go and manage your templates. This would be in the document section. Let's go and manage our templates first. So as you can see, it's brought us to the document tab, and if I scroll down a little bit over here, you're going to see it's going to take me to the templates section. So when you click on the document, you'll see under the action section here, you have a number of things. You can open the template, you can use the template, you can edit the template if you need to, you could delete the template or download a copy as a PDF. As you can see in this document, it's indicating to you here that it is a reusable document. Should you wish to have just reusable form fields, unfortunately, this is not available in Adobe Acrobat Pro. You will need to use the Adobe Acrobat sign in order to have reusable form fields that you could then go and apply on any particular document. So let's have a look where we can use that template that we just created in the online services. You would come through and you would use your request for eSignatures and complete the email addresses that you want. You're then going to click on the More Options button, and this is going to bring you through to this particular page where you could either set a reminder, but here you've got the ability to add additional files. And on clicking that Add Additional Files, this is where you're going to access those templates that were just created. So there is the template. I can then attach it. And of course, I could delete the other files if I needed to, or I could have kept them there, and then I could say next, and now I am able to send that particular template document together with any other documents that I need out for signature. The other way in Acrobat to be able to create a template that you want to be able to reuse every time is to come in and do the normal steps, add your signers, then specify where they need to sign. And in this option here, once you've got all the various areas that you need, then you could come to the bottom here and you could say Save as a Template, and then send off your documents when you are done. Acrobat has a new feature that allows you to create custom pages. So this is fantastic when you need to put sectional areas within your document. You can access it here from the Tools menu, but another place where you can access it is from the Organize Pages panel at the top here. When you enter the Customize Page window, you will see that there are some templates that are available for you. These could be from book covers just to normal templates. We can then go and search based on a topic that you may be working with, and then you can go and choose a particular template to work from. These are all editable and can be changed. There are a various of text styles. We can go and add a photo if we want to do that, and we could then go and choose our image. We can resize that. From there, you can go and change the layer order so that you can put it below all the content that you originally had on your particular document. You can then go and move your text around. Text is editable. Let's make this Sustainability Report. Right? And of course, you can go and change the type of text that you like. There are a whole number of fonts that are available to you that you could go and use. Let's choose this one. Let's maybe make our font a little bit bigger. Right. Once that is done, of course, you can change your images if you need to. You could reorder them. So let's maybe bring this one to the top. And of course, you've got a number of other elements. You've got things like shapes that you could go and look at. So you've got a whole lot of elements that you could then go and use whatever is relevant, drag it onto your document, and then from there you can go and change the colors depending on whatever you want to have done. You could resize it, place it, your logo. So if you had a logo that was available, your logo would then be available for you to then place on your particular document. Your text also has a couple of options. So you can also come in here and apply some shapes. These shapes will allow you to choose different types of styles, again, depending on what it is that you're looking for. Last thing we're going to do in here is we're going to look at the size of the document and make sure that this fits with the size that we want to have here. So I'm making sure that it is an A4 document. And then from there, I am going to say save. And this will then take it through to the PDF document, and you will be able to see it in the Organize Pages option. And of course, if you needed to go back and edit it at any point in time, you are able to do so. We all know in Acrobat that we can edit a PDF by coming to the Tools menu and selecting Edit PDF. Or if we have a document open, we can come along and use the Edit PDF on the side in our quick access column. Or we could come in here and type edit, and then it will bring up all the places that we can access it from. But there is a new feature within Adobe Acrobat Professional which allows you that when you right-click over any part of your document, that you can access your Edit PDF directly from within this location, making it a lot easier for you than having to go and search or go to the Tools menu. With the new Google Drive integration, it allows you to open your PDF documents directly with Acrobat inside of Google Drive. This will ask you to choose your Google Drive account, and then you need to go and grant access for the account. Once your integration has been installed, you have the opportunity to take a tour of how it works. It will show you what the new features are. As a subscriber, you are able to do more. You can also set Acrobat as your default application for opening up PDFs in Google Drive. And by clicking on the Edit PDF button, you have the ability to sign in to your Acrobat account and then organize pages, combine pages, convert to PDF, and even export a PDF. When exporting a PDF document, you will see that you can choose from the Microsoft options, Word or Excel. You can change the language to English UK, and then you can come along and convert your document to a Word document. Once your document has been successfully exported and saved, you will get a notification to say that your document has been saved successfully. By clicking on the three little dots here, you have the ability to download a PDF, print it, and give some feedback. By clicking back to your Google Drive, you will see that the Word document that you've just generated from the PDF is sitting in your Google Drive. So for those of you that are working in the Google Suite, this integration is a fantastic tool and will help you make your life a lot easier when working with PDF documents. The next feature we're going to look at is the Edge extension enhancements for our Windows users. You can choose to pin the extension for easy access to your browser window. It will pop up with the tour where you can explore Acrobat tools, you can look at the quick actions that are available, and preview recent files. You will see that this Edge plugin allows you to download and print your documents, mark up documents, fill and sign, try the new PDF to Word functionality, even reduce your file size, try converting files to PDF. There are a number of tools available. It also allows you not only to select sections of the document, but to be able to pan and zoom, to add comments to your document. And when adding comments, you do have the ability here to go and change the color of the icons, be able to type in whatever commenting you want to use, and then post it. Let's close the Comments tab, highlight some text. So you mark over the area and you can just highlight your text and it will highlight it in the color that you have chosen. You can also come in here and do some actual markups using the pencil tool. And you can come and erase the lines that you don't want. These tools can, of course, allow you to adjust the thickness. On the three little dots, this will give you the ability to save the file to your cloud storage. You also have the ability to rotate pages, change the view of your pages, to zoom, to go to the actual pages that you want, and of course to view all the comments. On the left-hand side, you have all the tools, the converting, the editing, the signing tools. By clicking on the Tools button, this gives you the ability to collapse or expand all the tools. By clicking on the Pages panel, this will allow you to open recent files. For the final new feature in this video, I'm going to show you the Adobe Online Desktop application. So instead of always having to log into your browser, there is an online app that you could use. And in that online services, there is a new cropping feature functionality. You would go, if you're in Windows, you're going to go to your search bar and you're going to choose Acrobat Online. I'm on a Mac for this example. I'm just going to choose the online option over here. So you will notice that this is the document cloud that is available. You can see that I'm logged in to adobeacrobat.com here. I am not in a browser. I am in a separate little application that is available. I'm just going to come down here to the edit options, and the new functionality we're going to look at is the crop pages. Right? I'm going to go and select a file. So what you will notice that I will then be able to drag the various points to the various locations on the file, wherever it is I would like to crop it to. Or I could come and type them in here, the values. I could then go and do all pages or just the page that I'm on. And it's as easy as being able to say crop, and now I have my document cropped as I wanted it to be. Just for you to look at this online application, this Adobe Acrobat Online application is identical to the browser-based one. You will have access to all your tools that are available to you. And if you're new to Acrobat and you've just installed it and you found that you just have the Acrobat Online installed on your computer, this is the opportunity for you to come down here and actually install the desktop version. Right. You can also have a look at the Adobe Scan application. This is a fantastic little app. It has been around for a number of years. Not a lot of people know about it, but it is great for scanning multiple pages with your phone, especially for those of you that are working remotely. Once you have scanned that particular application, by the way, it is available for those in Reader as well, then all you need to do is go into Adobe Acrobat, come to the home screen, and then under scanned documents, you will find the scans that you have then uploaded. Thank you for joining us in this video where we showed you all the new features that are available in the latest version of Adobe Acrobat Professional. If you are interested in seeing what Acrobat is all about, or if you would like to know the differences between Acrobat Professional and Adobe Acrobat Sign, please look for the other videos in this series. Our final video in this series will look at the differences between Acrobat Professional and other free online readers.